Okay, Michael the Comic Nerd here again for another edition of MTCN Review Team. Trey's with me today. We were gonna have somebody else come with us, but they didn't show up, so we're gonna give him crap on next time we see him.
Fucking Chris.
Fucking Chris. And we just got out of Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, and that fucking sucked.
That was a bad movie.
That really fucking sucked.
It wasn't even like...
It wasn't even funny, entertaining.
No,
that was fucking terrible. Where do we even begin with this piece of shit?
I'm trying to think. I think we start from the beginning.
Okay.
They just kind of throw us into this... No context. I mean, everyone knows the story of Hansel and Gretel.
It's pretty straightforward, but
it's just they get left in the woods by their dad with no context. They tried to, give us some action there.
You're gonna start this up because I'm still trying to wrap my mind around.
All right. So they're
piece of shit.
These two kids are left in the woods, and they go walking around. And they find this candy hut. All right, Candy Town. And they walk inside stupidly, and there's a witch there, and she's ugly as fucking shit, and she sounds like shit.
All the witches sound like shit in this movie.
They're like,
and like the whole first witch, I'll just scream all her lines.
Oh,
stupid. Like stupid like shit like that. And then of course that. First off, these are pretty heartless kids, by the way.
Yeah.
It's worth kind of noting. Because without a second hesitation, they'll fucking rip her head off and throw her in an oven.
Oh, yeah.
And just stand there without an inch of remorse.
And somehow the little girl, Gretel.
Yeah.
Gretel, which who it's about, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Gretel, she's in handcuffs for some reason. They have handcuffs back then. And she, picks the lock with,
she knows how to do for some reason.
Yeah, because she sees it on, NCIS or something.
Yeah,
come on.
They have that in that time.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently they had every kind of gun in that period of time, too.
Especially machine guns.
And the lingo, too. The fucking lingo. That really annoyed the shit out of me. And
it's stupid.
And it shouldn't, but they're really awesome and hell yeah and everything, and motherfucker, I think.
I do have to say, I'm glad that all the German people did not have British accents. That is such a sin for movies to do that. But
here's the weird thing, I've had the displeasure of seeing Red Riding Hood.
Seriously?
It was the first review I ever did. I had explained.
God.
I had explained this to Elisa too. And the weird fucking thing is, they use the exact same fucking plot point as they do in Red Riding Hood. They did this, the Blood Moon thing.
Oh, God.
They use they use the exact same fucking plot point in Red Riding Hood. It's like, really? You're ripping out the other piece of shit that's even worse than this crap? And it's also not one of stupid fairy tale reboot movies.
I mean, they could have made it okay. I mean, it's an okay story to begin with. It's kind of gritty, but, by movie standards, it's okay.
Yeah, and it's even that I always thought the concept was really fucking stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be saying fucking a lot, because I'm pissed.
They said fucking a lot in the movie.
They did, surprisingly. It
was so stupid.
For some reason, I thought this was PG-13. I guess I was
yeah,
really
and they
wrong.
showed, women.
Titties, all that stuff.
But they showed girl butt.
And a little nip slip, but
yeah, but that was
for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
best part of the movie. Horrible. I know. I keep saying I sound like a pig, and I keep making these sexist comments.
Well, actually,
to keep in mind, these are the movies I fucking watched so far this year. I think I have a right to make a little bit of dirty talk.
All right. Okay. So, what? I gotta ask you, what was the dumbest part of the movie? I know it's really hard to quantify, and the word
K. Jensen.
Dumbest. What is it?
Famke K. Jensen as the villain, hands down, the dumbest.
Who?
The Phoenix, Jean Grey. The villain.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was her.
You didn't know that was the girl?
It's been a long time since I've seen the X-Men.
Yeah, but no, I don't know what accent she was going for, but not only keep disappearing,
she was going for a witch accent.
I don't know. It's I noticed something I've right into the exact same thing too. Oddly enough, is that there's always one person who hams this up for all it's worth, and it's almost always the villain.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman did it in Red Riding Hood, and now we got Famke K. Jensen doing it again in Hansel and Gretel. I can't wait to see who hams it up in fucking Jack the Giant Slayer. And we'll get to that piece of shit.
Oh, do not bring me for that one. Do not bring me for that.
Oh my god.
I thought it was ridiculous that fucking Hansel had diabetes.
Yeah, they gave the character has diabetes from
That's
the
so stupid.
from like the witch candy he ate at the.
I feel like that was like the
air conditioning on.
the public service announcement, you know, or what? I don't know how to put this, but that was like the takeaway: don't eat candy, or else you'll get diabetes.
Or as the beginning of the movie and says, like, learn 2 things: don't go in a fucking house made of candy,
Yeah.
and light their ass on fire.
Yeah.
That kind of set the tone for the movie, how stupid this was gonna be.
Oh man, it just.
And I will give the movie one credit. One credit it gets is that it used practical effects.
What do you mean?
Well, like makeup and stuff like that. It didn't just fully CGI it like a lot of other movies too.
That's true. Are you referring to the troll?
Well, the troll and the witches too. A lot of them are done through practical effects, which, to give credit, a lot of movies don't do anymore. So
that is true.
So that is one point I will give it.
Although the troll, like, I think they should have used CGI. The troll was so ugly, but not ugly in like the gross way. Ugly in like the. Come on, you know, and like when he tried to talk,
I actually kind of like the troll. He was like the only character I kind of like.
But when he talked, like it's just the middle of his lips move. It's like, it's like
welcome to Disney's Hall of Presidents.
Exactly.
They named him Edward too, which cracked me the fuck up because like Twilight had a giant fucking troll in it. That would have made it much more interesting.
I can't even quote any part of Twilight that would make that troll fit, to be honest.
I kind of like, bruh, I love you.
I didn't even see that.
I didn't see it. Of course, I didn't fucking see it.
Of course.
That's one thing I'm glad I started doing this after the Twilight movies came out. That's one thing I'm grateful for. Because, as many people know, I do not like the Twilight franchise.
There you go. And speaking of Twilight, I mean, I don't mean to veer us off, but that movie... What is that, Beautiful Creatures?
Oh, yeah, Beautiful Creatures, one of the trailers we got, which is, we almost got like 2 out of the 4 trailers were the exact same ones we got in Gangster Squad, too, which I thought was weird.
Die Hard. Fuck them.
Yeah, we'll get to those later, but my key's not turning for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I don't want to turn it on, I just want to turn the air conditioning on. There we go. Okay. Back on topic.
I'm still kind of in shock. Like, it was such a bad movie.
It was pretty god-awful. Like,
I don't even know where to go.
Okay, I guess we start going a little bit over the story, and I guess we'll see what we can fit. So basically, yeah, it starts out the classic Hansel and Gretel story, where the parents leave him out with, again, no context. I guess it's supposed to be the big mystery they build up most of the movie, but for most of like, okay, you can't explain that now? So yeah, like, the parents leave him out for fuck all, God knows what reason. They run to the witch, they kill the witch with little to no remorse or even emotion of any kind.
Nope.
And then it's flash forwards years later where now they're witch hunters, and they have like ridiculous like leather jackets and extremely tight leather pants.
An extremely tight leather top for that Gretel chick.
Yeah, and I kind of noticed they did not stop at any moment to have her fall and flip on her back to give a nice little ass shot to the audience.
They did. One moment. One moment when the
They did like 5 fucking times. I counted.
No, but like one in specific that I'm thinking of.
Is that the part where you leaned on me? Leaned to me?
Yeah, I leaned to you, and I forget what I said, but
yeah, it's like there's a part where they after they get separated and they end up in their old house. Hansel sorry, Gretel.
Yeah,
knocks Hansel with the head with a shovel, and they fall to the floor, and they land on top of each other. And it's like
they literally.
And I was like, well, where the hell is this going?
Yeah, I lean over to Michael. I'm like, I think they're gonna kiss.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude.
And they're totally like, oh, just playing, you know, that kind of, it felt like they were gonna kiss.
And Melon's like, I was kind of like, are you as turned on as I am right now?
Let's like abandon this witch thing. I think we found our other calling.
Yeah, I was like, well, this movie took a very dark turn quite suddenly. Incest. But, sweet baby Jesus.
And then the part where the witch like throws her out of that building, the jailhouse, and like she lands on her back and then like turns over real fast and like just kind of does that little thing where, you know, the camera just gets a nice shot of those leather pants.
It did that like 5 or 6 times.
It did, but that was like that stuck in my mind.
That's the only memorable part.
I'm not gonna go any farther than that.
Fair enough. What you do in your private time is your business. Oh, okay. Yeah, we went there. All right. But yeah, like, so they become witch hunters, they come into this town, and they save, like, one woman who's accused of being a witch, and I was just waiting. I wanted so badly for someone to make a Monty Python joke. Because it's almost the exact same setup, where it's like, there's a witch on there, you have the sheriff played by the villain from Fargo, and this is the second time I've seen this guy in 2 fucking weeks.
What else was he in?
He was in The Last Stand, too. He played the villain in that one, too.
Of course.
Yeah, because that's pretty much, he's typecast. But, anyway, it's like, she's a witch, we must burn her. You have the crowd in front going, burn her, burn her. I want so badly just to go, she turned me into a newt.
That'd have been awesome, but they wouldn't have.
No, this movie didn't have
because she was a witch.
Yeah, she was a witch.
They hinted at it so many times.
I know, I was like, who did not see that coming?
Yeah, they basically hit you over the head with a witch.
Yeah, and then there's the good witch and the bad witch, and again, missed opportunity. Could have easily made a Wizard of Oz reference right there. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? But no. And then I was again with the troll. Coming back to the troll a little bit. When like there was one part where I wanted to like, what's your name? I wanted him to say Shrek.
Yeah, I know. When they first showed him, he looked like Shrek.
I was ready to go donkey.
It was just bad. Like, I mean, I don't even, between the diabetic Hansel and the guns and the good witch,
and it was Van Helsing too.
Like the crossbow.
Like the crossbow and the action, the suits, it was almost exactly like Van Helsing. Van Helsing wasn't a really original movie to begin with either. But even that I enjoyed more, because at least it was new, it was campy as shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the main difference is like, Hansel and Gretel had like all these little plot points that they had to get through real fast, you know?
Yeah, and like none of it was paced out well. None of it was like, none of it. Like,
no.
God bless Jeremy Renner, or at least I think he was trying to have some fun in this movie, to give him credit, although after this piece of crap, I don't blame him for retiring for a while. But, like, okay, so what's the story? Basically, like, 10 or 11 kids go missing, they hire Hansel and Gretel. Turns out the villain is, like, some grand witch played by the Phoenix.
Yeah, and they need Gretel.
And they need Gretel, because apparently she's a good witch, too. Because her mother was a good witch, and he blessed on her, and it's stupid. It's complicated, it's stupid.
Pretty dumb. And then just to kind of cement that Gretel's a good witch, and hinting at a sequel, I think.
Maybe?
At the end, Gretel picks up a wand and it starts glowing and she's all like,
"You are a wizard, Harry.
I could get used to this." Some good shit here.
Yeah, I hope to God they don't make a sequel. Although this apparently was like top box office this weekend, so I'm a little worried they will.
Was? Seriously?
Look what it's got. Look at the competition.
Django Unchained.
Well, yeah, but that's been out for
Silver
weeks.
Linings Playbook. Broken City. Are these even like names of movies, or are they just words they put together? Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah, that's an Oscar. That's an Oscar-nominated
Broken
movie,
City. You can't even break a city.
That's the trailer. That's the movie for the trailer we got last week. Remember the one with Mark Wahlberg and Russell Crowe that we made fun of?
Yeah, that kind of looks okay.
Yeah, but apparently that got terrible reviews too. But anyway, so yeah, basically the only competition in movies got is movie 43, and I'm gonna have to see that one on Wednesday.
I'm not gonna see it. I'm not gonna see it.
I'm dragging a couple poor bastards with me, which I feel kind of bad about. Some next year, it's like, I am so sorry. We'll go see a better movie next time. I swear to God.
I swear, I did not plan this. This has never happened to me before.
Like, this is before I saw the Rotten Tomato rating. I swear to God.
Oh,
which is
boy.
Currently standing at 5%. 5%. That is 3% above Jack and Jill. I am legitimately scared about the fucking movie 43. But
that's absurdly low.
Yeah, I mean, even Hansel and Gretel got like 17.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I don't know, for like, I gotta say, like, bringing it around the entertainment value, if I wasn't like, you know, a little bit cynical about things like this, I might have enjoyed it.
Oh, you and I both got bored. Like,
yeah,
the way through, like, I can see you, like, tapping your thing. I'm checking my phone to see how much longer the movie's gonna last. It felt a lot longer than an hour and 45 minutes.
I was almost ready to walk out, but then I realized, we're doing a thing. We gotta do a thing. We're doing a thing.
Yeah, keep in mind, the rule for bad movies is, even if you like it or not, you gotta sit through the whole thing.
Yeah, I had to come up with that rule on my own. But I mean, like, to be honest, I think if I would have seen this when I was maybe 13, I would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
you know, for the boobies.
If you're a younger audience, maybe you'll enjoy it. The best fucking part in the movie was the part where the troll just comes out and just there's a part where like you got the evil sheriff played by the guy from Fargo, who's against Hansel and Gretel from the very beginning for no apparent reason.
No reason.
Like it's I don't like you. He has a weird fucking accent too.
Yeah, it's not German. It's like Italian. I guess.
I think I did use that same accent for Last Stand, so I think it's just the way he talks.
Well, whatever. It's weird European, but I think that he was really pissed off at them for the express purpose that in the very beginning of the movie, Gretel broke his mustache.
Yeah, broke his. Yeah, like
she broke his mustache.
Like he's the sheriff at the beginning of the movie, is accusing the witch, who we can pretty much tell is a witch.
Good witch.
She's a witch, and then of course they save her, and she breaks his nose.
His mustache.
His mustache, and that, of course, that just makes him mad. He goes, I don't like you. Yeah, however the hell he talks, I can't do his voice. And then, like, through the way through the movie, they capture a witch who they left alive for some reason, and
to interrogate her.
Yeah, to interrogate her. And after they interrogate her, they keep her alive. I was kind of like, well, why? Why did they just kill her now?
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way
she's a witch.
Like, there's no way she's gonna come back 2/3 of the way through the movie. Oh wait,
there she is.
But anyway, like, so Famke Janssen comes in and she takes like the last child that they need for the blood moon. And then she frees her in the process. And of course, the mayor like blames Hansel and Gretel for some reason, which I don't know why. That wasn't really explained. It was like, we blame you for some reason.
Very little explanation. And also, oh, what was it? Oh man, it was just, I just had it, keep going. I'll interrupt you in a second.
Fair enough. But so yeah, and after that, of course, they have Hansel and Gretel, and then they're like, the sheriff guy comes with his bandits in the middle of the forest and finds Hansel and not Hansel, Gretel. I keep getting mixed up. And starts like getting ready to take her in, and all of a sudden this giant fucking troll comes out of the middle of nowhere and just beats the shit out of them.
Not even hurting them. Not even straight up killing them.
Well, there's a part, like, it is the funniest part in the whole fucking movie, because like part of he grabs a guy and just squishes his head like a grape, and the other part he literally just stomps on his head. People are just exploding in there.
Literally, people are exploding in this movie,
and there's
for no reason.
That's like probably some of the most entertainment value you get in this movie too.
Yeah,
like
one of the aspects of why I would have liked it when I was 13.
Yeah, and then again you have Famke Janssen's character, who, when she was first introduced, was like a bunch of been trying to find the missing children, and she's comes in, and then of course she goes to kill them all. One guy runs off, and then he gets strapped, like a bunch of tree limbs come down, and so basically like tear him limb from limb, literally. That was pretty good. And all I could think of was like, oh my god, it's the angry molesting tree from Evil Dead.
Stupid. Stupid. It's just so stupid. But I mean, like, I don't know, what to say, because there were just so many parts that were just stupid.
Yeah, to say the least. And like, oh yeah, and he had that weird ass fanboy.
That was so stupid. That was so stupid.
So yeah, there's this character who's interested at the beginning of the movie, who I guess is a huge fan of Hansel and Gretel. Huge fan, like to the point where it being creepy stalker-ish.
Yeah. And for some reason Gretel was like, this is like, I kind of like this.
Like, I like it.
Go on, boy.
Go on, boy. Yeah, so like he corners him in a bar. Jeremy Renner's drunk. I'm not sure if that was acting or he really just contemplating his career choices.
Yeah. Oh my god,
like,
what have I
can't believe I'm in this piece of shit.
I was literally just in Avengers. What have I done? Is this how far I've fallen?
Already? Yeah, he was in that Bourne movie too, but I heard that was actually okay. Anyway, so yeah, and he's got this scrapbook filled with like every Hansel and Gretel newspaper thing he can find. And then there's that weird ass scene, you know which one I'm talking about, where like Hansel gets unconscious. Gretel gets unconscious, and the fanboy, she wakes up in the fanboy's house when she's cleaning her off. Oh. And granted, as a teenage boy, if I had this opportunity, I'm not sure I would have missed it either. As a teenager, mind you.
I'm still a teenager, so...
Yeah, that's right. You're younger than me. I keep forgetting that. And he starts cleaning off her face, and then he goes, lower.
Yeah.
And lower.
He's like so precise.
And he's kind of doing the virgin look, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What does this feel like? Oh my god. Oh.
And then of course she wakes up and you get that awkward part, and he even has like a painted portrait of her hanging on his wall. And they keep him around at the end of the movie.
I just
yeah.
Maybe they'll make a movie, Edward and Ben. That's the troll's name, Edward.
That sounds like a really bad sitcom. Edward's a troll, and you got
Edward and Ben.
Yeah, I would watch that cartoon. You got the one like the animatronic in the back, like, Ben, let's get some witches.
Witches.
And then you have that like the witch Comic-Con at the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
Or like for the blood moon after they capture Gretel. I keep mixing them up. Can you even? These are not gender specific names. I don't care what anybody says.
In Germany, oh yeah, that's what I've been meaning to say this entire fucking time. All right, I believe the original Hansel and Gretel. This was the story. I'm just gonna give you the short version. Hansel and Gretel's mother dies, and their dad marries like an evil woman, right? And so every night the evil stepmother is like, oh, we don't have enough money to afford these stupid little fucking kids. Get rid of them. So then every night the dad and the mom take them out hiking and whatever, and they're like, oh, you know, stay here. That's kind of the theme, you know, stay here until we get back. But then they always find their way back. But one night they take them too far, and then they make their way to the candy house, which would have been a perfectly acceptable way to have the movie without making Gretel a fucking witch.
Yeah.
Would have been perfectly acceptable.
There's a lot of things you didn't really need to do. First off, you didn't need to make this movie.
First off, yeah.
Like, this is part of a weird trend in Hollywood right now, and I don't get it. Where like they're remaking like every fairy tale classic into like an action movie.
Yeah.
Why?
Riding
Why?
Hood, Hansel and Gretel, Die Hard, you know.
Die Hard?
Did I just say that? Die Hard? They're remaking the classic story Die Hard?
I was gonna say,
yes, it's
like
that old. They don't need to make another.
I don't know. I kind of like Die Hard as a fairy tale. If like this haven't read the children, like, and then John McClane said, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!" And then Snape came in,
and they all lived happily ever after.
But no, and like they have Jack the Giant Slayer now, and I was thinking to myself right before they made that stupid joke, I was like, I can't wait until the Three Little Bear movie. And,
oh yeah,
and then literally 2 seconds after I thought that, like the fanboy comes in the porch and goes, "Not too hot, not too cold, just right." I think you might have heard me. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I think the whole theater just kind of let out a oh. Fuck! Just all of us felt that.
Yeah, just from like, oh my god, really? Why?
I put an entire package of Gushers in my mouth and hoped to choke.
Oh, I don't got much else.
I mean, there's so much, but so little.
It's like I just got bored. I was just waiting for it to end.
I was
like, oh my god,
bored.
Just end. For the love of all that's holy, just end.
For Gretel's all beauty, just end. She was pretty hot.
Oh yeah, she's hot, no doubt about that.
But I thought it was ridiculous how often they situated her into a tight corset.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
like that was pretty much her outfit of choice for the whole movie.
Yeah. It's like.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily complaining. I needed everything I can get to get through this movie. But
yeah, but I mean,
either way, just she's picks a lot of shitty movies.
What else has she been in?
She was in Prince of Persia. She was in Quantum of Solace.
Ooh.
She was. Oh fuck, there was a third movie.
I don't like the new James Bond.
I like the new James Bond, but that's a whole nother topic.
I like the gadgets of James Bond.
They had gadgets in the last one, kind of.
I don't give a shit. He's blonde and he doesn't care about women.
And aside from the blonde part, what makes that different from the other James Bonds?
No, the other James Bonds really care about women. They're like, oh my god, like, put the fucking bad guy on hold. Pussy galore is here.
Did you watch Skyfall?
No.
See, there you go. You don't get to say shit.
I watched the one where he had a heart attack, though. And that one was just stupid.
Oh, that one was fucking awesome.
Casino Royale.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I thought that one was terrible.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
I didn't like that one at all.
You're just wrong. I know my paints are subjective, but you're just wrong.
Sean Connery, I think, was better.
Oh, it's fucking Sean Connery.
I don't know.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, it's Sean Connery. There's no way you're going to top that.
The new guy is so not suave.
I really like him, but again, we're getting off topic.
That's true.
That's good.
He looks like he's sucking on a lemon the whole time. He's like,
you're not going to let this go, are you?
That's a really sour lemon.
Okay, we're getting horrendously. This is how much we hate the movie. Is we're talking about entirely different franchises.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way that is not even remotely addressed in this movie.
So fucking bad.
Okay, so I think we're about done. Let's talk about the trailers. And
okay.
we got two of the same ones.
Before we have to do this, I promise to do this for someone. Judith. All right. Trailers.
You're gonna have to give me context in that later.
To Die Hard.
Yeah, we got Die Hard again. This is like the 4th time I've gotten this trailer in the past 2 weeks.
That doesn't even look good.
No, not really hopeful for it. I know I'm gonna have to see it because I mean I loved the first movie, but after that they've kind of gone down. I like the 4th one, all right, but it wasn't a Die Hard movie.
It was okay. I mean, yeah, they just need to make a new franchise. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with giving Bruce Willis a new action movie.
Well, he's like in every action movie. He's in Looper.
That's true.
He's in G.I. Joe.
For better or for worse.
He was in Red.
Red was good.
I liked
Red a lot.
They're making a sequel to that too.
Do they have to?
There's already a trailer for it.
Like,
so.
I thought it was a good self-contained movie.
I thought so too. I was like, really, do you need another movie? It's like
Bruce Willis, come on, just do
stop.
something new.
He'll probably be in the Expendables 3.
Ugh, do they have to?
I actually kind of liked Expendables 2.
But there was Beautiful Creatures.
Beautiful Creatures again,
I gotta say, like, they can make it okay. If there was no love interest, which for some reason there's love interest in every fucking movie.
I think it's like a rule of Hollywood, like they won't let you make the movie if there's not a love interest.
Probably.
I think it's a producer thing.
It's really ridiculous. I mean, that movie can be good. Like, the trailer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
To me, it seems like if Twilight and True Blood had a baby, you would have Beautiful Creatures.
Probably.
That's kind of the... Because everyone has, like, southern accents. Everyone, like, you got that ridiculous form of acting that I can't stand where everyone whispers really quietly. And this must make it more dramatic. I hate that so much. Twilight abused the ever-living shit out of it. Like, every movie that's tried to copy it has done the exact same thing. Red Riding Hood fucking did this.
In the new Evil Dead trailer, have you seen that?
Oh,
where she's just like,
you cursed to get me out of here. We need to... I don't know. I think a movie actually doesn't... I think it actually looks scarier than you think.
It does look... I don't know.
Like, if nothing else, because the girl that got to play the creepy villain person, like, fucking creepy.
And she spits out, like, tang. Tang.
Well, the original Evil Dead did that, too. To be fair.
But tang. But tang.
Yeah, it's like puke stopped being scary after The Exorcist. But,
yeah. I mean, it's just gross now.
Yeah, so
they need to take a page out of the Grudge's book.
Yeah, pretty much. But, what other choices we got? We got that. We got Beautiful Creatures.
We have that zombie one.
Oh yeah, which I'm gonna have to see next week.
You know what? Okay, I said this about the last one about Beautiful Creatures, but it has potential.
It does. Like,
this
one
actually has
does
potential.
Have potential. Like it's kind of doing that shitty thing, the Twilight story, where it's taking like every horror creature and romanticizing the hell out of it.
And anthropomorphic.
But pretty much, to give this one credit, it looks like it's doing it for laughs.
Yeah, like the trailer was genuinely made me laugh at least.
Like,
once.
It looks like it's trying to do something with the concept. Like, it knows it's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's healing the zombie virus with the power of love. It's using Care Bear logic.
This hippie bullshit.
Yeah. But it's like it has John Malkovich. So
that explains something. It's like, who was that guy who I only know from one movie from the 90s? Who is that guy?
But yeah, it's John Malkovich. John Malkovich, kind of love and hate relationship. Of course, like, you have Red, he was hilarious in that movie. Then he was also in Transformers 3, which he was not so funny in.
I just want to go off the record for a moment. Did you like Transformers 1?
I have a guilty pleasure with the Transformers movies, except for the second one. But I know they're stupid. I know they're bad movies. I still like him. Sue me.
I was literally the only person I knew that hated the first one, and then I was vindicated with the second and third.
It's like, I like the first one alright. I like the third one alright. Didn't like the second one, but again, they're all pretty crack movies when you really look at them from an analytical standpoint. But yeah,
they just could have done better.
It could have done better, but they won't because it's Michael Bay.
That's true.
Yeah, so we had Warm Zombies, and that actually didn't look half bad. I'll send next week with the ladies, so we'll see how that goes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not as exciting as it sounds.
Seen it with my ladies.
Don't.
Can I just recount something that happened on walking? This is not movie related at all, but I was walking into the theater, and this is Morgan Hill, by the way, which is where all the weirdies live from this area. But Morgan Hill and Gilroy.
We're gonna piss off everyone from Morgan Hill and Gilroy.
That's right. I don't care. I mean, what are they gonna do? Fight me?
Maybe.
But anyway, so I'm walking in, and I'm behind this like mother-daughter, and I didn't catch their conversation, but the mother was saying something like, she's like, "Oh, I like it when I'm rubbed," and then she looks back at me like kind of slowly as she's opening the door, and I'm just like, this is gonna be a great day. Starts off like this,
and then you have to sit through Hansel and Gretel. I'm so sorry. Next crappy movie's on me.
Oh, it's on record.
It's on record.
It's now on
No,
record.
it's in the Facebook group too. It's like, if there's a movie that I know for a fact is going to be horrible, I will buy your ticket.
All right.
So I did not think this one was going to be that bad. That's what I didn't pay for this one. But for movie 483, I am bribing the shit out of the couple people I'm bragging in that one with tickets and popcorn. So,
ooh.
So it's like. Yeah, you have to sit through a piece of crap, but I'm making it worth your while. So,
okay, what was the last trailer like? I'm trying to think it.
Oh, it starred the same fucking guy. It was Jack the Giant Slayer.
That's right, Jack the piece of shit.
Yeah, now they're doing like the stupid ass. What's that story called? Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, Jack and the Beanstalk.
And now they're revamping that one too. And
they really don't need to.
No, they don't. They don't have to do any of these. These movies should have never existed. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter should not have made it past the proposal stage.
What they could have done, like, I'm kind of thinking, trying to, like, justify it, but what they could have done was made it a bit more indie, less special effects, and, like, focused on the story. That would have been decent.
Maybe, even then, it's like, wait, just... I just love to see how this pitch meeting went, where it's like, okay, so listen to this, guys. All right, that's very important. Now I'm thinking, Hansel and Gretel, right? You know the story, right? You know the story. Yeah, I know you know the story. Now let's think about taking that concept and just listen to the title. Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters.
Oh, what? Say that last part again.
Witch Hunters.
That's good. Gretel's a witch. Let's run with it. That's how it went.
It's like, what's the nostalgia critic joke? He goes like, I'm totally for. It's like, I have an idea. It's like, for a movie, no. For it's like, for a TV show, no. For a poster, yes. Go on. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Like, just say that name out loud and just think, it's like, how did nobody during the production, during the pitch, none of it's like, maybe, just maybe, that sounds really fucking stupid.
Seriously. Seriously. Fucking seriously.
Like, I just want, at some point where, like, yeah, Famke Janssen or Jeremy Renner or someone in the middle of that scene just stops and goes, hold on, guys. Does this seem really silly to any of you?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. They were cowboys in the middle of, 1300 Germany. That's a stupid concept already.
Well, it's like, I mean, at least God bless Gary the Oldman in Red Riding Hood. He did not give a shit at all. So he was just having fun. He knew it was stupid. He knew it was silly. So he comes out with this ridiculous accent where he's screaming every line.
He wasn't whispering.
No, he wasn't whispering. It was fucking hilarious. It was the only part of the movie I enjoyed. But, and again, I'm gonna piss off every Red Riding Hood fan that already hates me as it is.
All three of them?
No, there's a huge cult following. Like, they hate my guts.
What?
You'd be astonished.
I am astonished, as per my distance that I created between us just now.
But no, it's like, if you look at my Red Riding Hood review, the first part of it has, like, over almost 10,000 views and 10 dislikes, and every single comment on there is hate-filled.
I did not know they were that serious. Yeah,
and people just, they hate my fucking guts, and I've responded to every troll comment.
Why?
Look it up. It's on my playlist. Look it up. But no, it's the same people like the Twilight movies, I think is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Because Red Riding Hood is a shameless ripoff of Twilight. And it may seem like off topic, but it's another one of those stupid fairy tale movies, so it's relevant. But
why did they do this? They're such cool tales, you know?
yeah,
so original.
The weird thing about them now is like they're kind of... I think they're to the point where they started to realize how stupid they are, and they're getting more and more silly. Like, Jack the Giant Slayer looks like it's gonna be tongue-in-cheek.
Kinda.
I mean, it's Brian Singer directing it.
What sort of makes me, like, hesitant is there's a fucking army. The two characters should be Jack and the Giant.
Yeah, and then you have Gandalf in there somewhere.
Yeah, what's he doing?
And Obi-Wan Kenobi! Obi-Wan Kenobi's in this movie.
His fantastic comeback.
His fantastic... Well, he has picked some shitty movies. Like, he had this in, Moulin Rouge, isn't that movie we did? Love it or hate it.
Don't a lot of people like that movie, though?
A lot of people like it. I don't know.
I feel like it's generally viewed as a positive movie, though.
Depends on who you ask, but I've never seen it, so I'm not judging.
On average. I mean, it's a musical, right?
Yeah,
like, that can only be so good.
It's a jukebox musical, which means it does the stuff that Glee does now, which is take cover songs that already exist and just sing that shit.
Fuck that.
Which is something I already hate.
Fuck Glee. And fuck Glee more. I was gonna say something about the fans, but
no, don't.
There are a lot of them.
Don't piss off the fans.
There are far too many of them.
We are outnumbered. It's like that's what I started watching Community for the first time, and I've already gone through all 3 seasons like in 1 week. I became obsessed.
Wow.
But there's a part where do you watch the show?
I've seen like 1 episode. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but there's one part like right after like one of the characters breaks his girlfriend, and he goes, "We used to watch a show that she wanted to watch." They're like, I hate Glee. I don't get the appeal at all.
It's so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we were getting horrible. I think we're about said all we have to say about this topic. At this point, we're just shooting the shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you got anything? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Don't see it.
Yeah.
Go stab yourself in the eye instead. If you want a better time.
Last Stand still out. That's a better movie.
Django Unchained. Like if you like silent D's, like in titles of movies. I mean. That's kind of cool.
Point is, there's much better movies in theaters right now. Save your money. Go see something better.
You know what? Just
read a book.
Do laser tag. Get some frozen yogurt.
Get a job.
Try that new flavor.
I'm not saying all of you don't have jobs. You're watching this. I appreciate everyone who watches this.
He's saying that.
Okay, you know what? I think you're done. I'm done too before I say something more stupid. So I think that's all we got. There's so much more productive things you can do with your time than go waste your hour and 45 minutes on this. So yeah, I'm done, and I'll be back later this week with movie 43. And then we'll be back week after that with Warm Bodies. So we'll see you all then. Have a good one. Don't waste your money.